Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. I'm your host, and this is where we turn your ambitions into actionable plans. Through proven strategies, personalized goal roadmaps, and a focus on progress, I'll guide you in breaking down big goals into milestones you can achieve. Each episode delivers practical tools to help you stay on track and make real progress towards your goals. Ready to start accomplishing? Let's dive in. If you're heading into this year knowing you can't afford for it to be another let's see what happens year, this episode is for you. I'm Desiree Stapleton Gonzalez, and I work with people whose goals aren't hobbies. They're tied to stability, legacy, and changing what's possible for their families. And for most people, this year feels heavier than usual. Not because they're pessimistic, but because they've already tried. They've already worked hard. They've already sacrificed. They've already told themselves this is the year more than once. So this time the question isn't what do I want? It's how do I make sure this year actually moves my life forward? At a certain point, motivation stops being the issue. You don't need another burst of inspiration. You don't need another planner. You don't need another list of habits. What you need is a year that produces something concrete. Because when goals are tied to being the first to graduate or being the first to own a home, being the one who changes the family trajectory, trying isn't the goal. Finishing is. So the real reason past years didn't produce what you wanted, and this part matters, is most years don't fall short because people didn't work hard. They fall short because effort wasn't organized. People are busy. They were consistent in general. They were doing a lot, but they didn't have one clear goal, a defined finish line, and steps with deadlines they could return to. So the year filled up and progress stayed vague. Hard work without structure doesn't compound. It just exhausts you. So what actually needs to be different this year? This year doesn't need more goals, bigger promises, or a complete reinvention of who you are. It needs one goal that is treated seriously. A goal where done is clearly defined, the steps are written out, deadlines exist even when motivation drops. That's how a year becomes directional instead of reactive. So here's the shift I want you to hear clearly. This year is not about becoming a different person. It's about building a different structure around your effort. You already show up. You already care. You already try. What's been missing is a system that makes finishing inevitable instead of optional. So here's what I want you to do this week, not someday. If you're listening to this and thinking, okay, but what do I actually do now? Start here. Number 1, decide the one goal that would make this year feel materially different. Number 2, write down what done actually looks like. Number 3, identify the first step, just the first. Okay. And number 4, decide when that step needs to be completed. And that's it. You don't need momentum yet. You need direction. And this is exactly why Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the program, exists. It doesn't hype you up. It doesn't ask you to want things more. It takes the goal that matters to you and breaks it into steps with deadlines. So the year stops feeling like a gamble and starts feeling intentional. This year doesn't need another version of you trying harder. It needs one goal taken seriously and worked through with structure. If you want support, turning your goal that matters most into clear steps with deadlines, you can learn more at goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Stay committed. Keep taking those small daily steps and watch your goals turn to reality. For more resources and personalized support, visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.